course, every Friday, we make it a point to deliver some good news for you as a Ugandan, especially when it comes to surviving in Kampala here and in Uganda. And of course, I am joined by a lady here from Affordable Housing who is here to tell you how you can go up and about when it comes to surviving, and most especially when it comes to housing in Uganda. Well, you're welcome.
Thank you so much for hosting me.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Okay, so let's talk about affordable housing, right? What is, I believe, one of the things that you people do has to do with condominiums. But when we talk about condominiums, there is something called a condominium title.
Yes, please.
So what is that?
A condominium title is a document or an official certificate that shows your ownership. It's a certificate that shows ownership of the property that you've bought.
Okay.
So a condominium title is given after you've paid 100% of the purchase price. And within the condominium title, you expect to find the details of the size of the apartment, the location of the apartment, the plot number from where you're buying from, the location, and then the sizes of the apartment that you're buying. The worry that most people have is buying. They usually term it as buying space. How can I buy space? What shows that this space is mine?
Yes.
How about the space that is left? Those questions are always given, and they are always, and to answer that, we give you a condominium title. In that, you have what we specify as a built-up space.
Okay.
This is the entire space of the apartment that you've bought. Say, for example, if you're taking a one-bedroom or a two-bedroom or a three-bedroom apartment, within your condominium title, you'll have such specifications. Then also there is what we call a super built-up space. In this, you'll have the size of the apartment you've bought, inclusive of the other common areas that we have on the ground. For example, the parking space, the corridors, and the terraces that are on the rooftop.
Okay. Yeah. So what kind of title is one entitled to get?
As Universal, we have basically two types of titles. One, you'll have a Milo title. In this, a Ugandan is entitled to this property for a lifetime.
Okay.
Then we also have titles that we get from KCCA. Those are lease titles.
Okay.
And for example, in our projects in Kololo, you can own this property but on lease basis, which you can always renew after 49 years. Then also we have a category of clients who are not Ugandans, and then they prefer to buy properties in areas like Nalia or Chireka or Nigeria, which are not on lease. They are Milo, but then you are not a Ugandan and you're not entitled to this. So we also give you a leasehold on this Milo, and then you're entitled to this property. You own this property for 99 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when does one take the title?
We usually give these titles until you've paid 100% of the purchase price.
Okay.
We shall remain with the original copies of the title until when the purchase price is complete.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I am still with Millie here, and of course she's from Affordable Housing. We're talking about the condominium title. When do you get it? How do you get it? What is in this title? We're going for a short break. That is Justin Bieber. Hold on. And indeed, you need to hold on. When we get back, we'll be having more conversation about what you have to show for ownership of the condominium before they've completed payment. You know, when does one take the ownership of the property, and all these other related questions. You're listening to 80.2 Sound FM. 80. Well,
condo, everything is just as clear as it is. Once you see it, it's affordable housing. Their branding is there. There isn't so much.
Nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about. They give you the comfort that you're buying something good, safe, from very honest people.
Think why people are investing with Universal, or I don't even think. I know why they're investing with Universal Affordable Housing.
Yeah.
One, the location we are giving. No one in the sector is giving Myenga.
A
pension
Myenga
residency.
location.
No one. At 172, you are in Myenga.
Oh, you're listening into 80.2 Sanya FM, today's best music, and I am still with Millie right here in studio from Affordable Housing, and we are talking about a condominium title. And you know what a client has to have to show for ownership? Basically, they're trying to make sure everybody owns a house. Now, Millie, tell me something. What does a client have to show for ownership of the condominium before, they've completed the entire payment?
Okay, as universal affordable housing, once a client has come on board with a booking of only 5 million Ugandan shillings,
Okay.
you're entitled to get a documented receipt from us. And even before you even do the booking, we can draft an offer letter for you.
Okay.
Or you can come to office and sign a booking form with us. In this, you state the property from where you're buying from, the interest that you have in the property, how many bedrooms, and then you go ahead and book. After making those, after providing those details with us, you book and then you get a receipt from us.
Okay.
So after booking, immediately after booking, you give us 3 working days to process your sales agreement. The agreement will be ready for signing after 3 days of booking. After the sales agreement, you're entitled to get a photocopy of this title.
Okay.
Of the apartment that you bought. Because as much as we sell off-plan projects, I want to assure you, dear client, that before even you buy this apartment, these titles are ready for you. So before, after the booking, you're entitled to get a photocopy of this title.
Okay.
Then you'll keep on paying the amount, the purchase price in monthly installments.
Yes.
As you wait to get the original title after you've paid 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now when does one take ownership of the property?
Ownership is always given at 100%. If you've paid full purchase,
yes,
at 100%, that's when you get the ownership, and we shall do a handover process for you to take over this apartment.
All right.
Yeah.
So who handles the management of this, condominium? And anyway, you say I want to customize it. I want to change the appearance. Probably I don't like the paint that was put in, and I want to put in my own. I mean, can I do that? Can I change the appearance of the apartment that I want to take?
Yes, exactly. You can. Once you've booked on this apartment, once you've bought, you have all the papers to show that this apartment is yours. You have the sales agreement signed, and then as long as you're not tampering with the front face, the face of the building, the outside appearance of it, you can make any other changes, any interior changes that you prefer.
Okay.
You can customize it to the standards that you want. Yeah.
So tell us more about the amenities that affordable housing avails, and how we can get to access them.
Currently, we have many amenities that we are providing on the apartments, but among them, the newest that you'll find in our projects in Nigeria,
Okay.
we've added on a steam and sauna for clients, free of charge. You'll find a gym, a well-equipped gym. We have a swimming pool at the apartments. Basically, we are trying to give you a healthy lifestyle as you live in these apartments.
Okay.
There are lift services. You'll have a gazebo at the rooftop in case you have a smaller function, a party or birthday or some small
Yes.
get-together parties you can hold at the rooftop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for somebody who wants to get on board, how do they go about this?
Getting on board, you have to contact us for a tour first of all. You give us a call on the numbers 0707 08 5253, all on our MTN number 0788 14 5352.
Okay.
On those numbers, you make an appointment with us when you want to view the apartments. And I repeat, these apartments are in Kololo, Muyenga, Najera, Nalia, and Chireka.
Okay.
You let us know the area of your interest, then we shall take on from there for a tour, and then we shall guide you as the best real estate advisors that you'll ever find at Universal. We shall guide you on whatever choices you have depending on the budget you have.
Yes.
And then once all that process is done, you get to choose the unit and book on it, and then you'll get on your journey of home ownership. And then we give you a payment plan, of course, of about 12 to 24 months, depending on the level of completion that the apartments you've chosen are at.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Millie, thank you so much for stopping by. And
Thank you for hosting me.
well, clearly you need to own an apartment in Kampala. You need to get yourself a condominium. The payment the payment system is quite favorable for everybody, so you don't even have to worry I have to carry all this cash at once. No. So just make sure you find them. They're all over affordable housing, all over social media, and get in touch with them. Get yourself an apartment. Stop paying rent. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Millie, once again.
Thank you.
We're getting into some more music, but that is right after this break.
Your flat or condo, you have a title to it, different from all other persons. But something salient about it is that there's separate ownership, and the boundaries should be well demarcated by the person who is selling. For example, Universal, before they set it up, they do share with the authorities the condominium plan, which clearly sets out the boundaries.
We have two types of people who are able to qualify. We have the salaried individuals and we have the non-salaried individuals. So for the salaried individuals, what do we need to be able to finance them? So we are going to need a letter of undertaking. A letter of undertaking, this is from the employer. They'll tell us about that. They'll tell us the tenure they need. They'll tell us the amount they need, and then they'll also tell us how old they are. Because one of the requirements of mortgage financing, we only finance up to 60 years. That is for salaried, and for judges, it's up to 60 years.
Wow.
Then for judges, we look up to 75 years. Because realize these guys go up to that. So in the letter of undertaking, we need pay slips, we need a bank statement, we need a sales agreement. Now that is in the part whereby maybe someone is buying a property, and then in case someone is renovating a house, we shall need bills of quantities. So the first step is when you identify the property, you bring it for us, and then if you're a salaried individual, now we look at, do you qualify?
Okay.
So that is when we are going to know what you earn. That is why we need a pay slip. We are going to need your employment contract. This is going to tell us, are you going to be in this company, or are you going to afford to pay this mortgage with for how long? How many years are you left on your contract? Yeah, then we are also going to need a bank statement. So a bank statement will tell us how consistent is your salary. Yeah, then for the non-salaried individuals, we shall need a source of payment. So we also go ahead and give, if you have a business maybe in town, we can go ahead and give you money. If you approach Universal Properties, we shall still give you money, because if you come and tell us maybe you have a business in Chikubo, that means the bank statement will show us how are you earning, what is your source of income, because as much as we are giving you this money, we also want to get back the money.